It's so hot, but I'm gonna do some yoga for a little while. Over there. Okay. Whew. It is so hot that I have the fan blowing right on me, but there's no AC. I'm gonna turn it up a notch. There we go. This is twist 1. It's great for stretching your back. Dripping sweat. Okay. It's hot in Tennessee. Alright, I'm gonna do bridge pose. I could probably go up higher, but I'm just gonna do it like that. Okay, I am going to stretch my legs up like this. Trying to touch my knees, pull my knees in a little bit. There we go. Rock like a baby. Okay. Rolling over to the belly. Alright. Lordy Lord. Okay. It's so warm today. It's gonna rain later, though we're so grateful for the rain. Alright. I think I'll do Cobra. If you're competitive, try to do Cobra longer than me. Alright, I'm going to do leg lifts. How many was that? 5? Okay, I'm gonna do leg lifts on the other side. Oops, falling off the bed. I'm gonna do child's pose. you cramp a little, you can adjust your toes with a cramp so it doesn't feel so bad. I'm cramping a little. Do some cat cows. Okay, I'm gonna scoot over here. Do some seated position. Seated positions. Alright. Phew. Okay. Try to do forward bend as best as I can. Do like this. And like this. Take some breaths with your hand on your heart and on your belly. Namaste. I put my phone on a stump so that you all could see me. Hello. How are you doing? I am posted this way in case you might see my dog. She's in the dog fence and she might come up, so that's why I put it in this direction. It's been a long time since I did a yoga video, and I'm not sure if I'm going to because I've had a sports injury, but I think I'm gonna just see what I can do. Okay, start with standing, and I'm gonna bring my arms up. And let's see, which way do I do it? How about that? Switch sides. This will be a slow flow, gentle and easy. Anybody who has a sports injury like me should be able to do it too. Bend down, try to reach for the ground, and bend up, 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 stretch up, tall, down, try to reach for the ground, and up, up, tall, down, and reach the ground, and up, tall. There we go. Okay, let me try to remember yoga. Okay. I'm thinking I'm going to lower myself onto the ground. This is the part that's been a challenge. Maybe I'll do one more standing pose. I'm going to do tree pose. Okay. This part is not going to challenge my injury, so it's probably better to do this. Tree pose is a balance position. It improves your balance. The more you do it, the better you'll balance. Be a tree. It really improves your balance. Alright, what's another pose that isn't on the ground? I'm feeling like ground. I want to sit on the ground. I want to lie down on the ground, but I'm a little cautious about how getting down is going to feel with an injury. Okay, I could get down. I can do it, right? Okay. Alright. We are gonna do cat cow. And this is the cow, and this is the cat. Here, let me turn so you can see better how to do it. That's one of the positions that was on my physical therapy sheet that I have been neglecting to do, so that should be good for me. Now we're going to try to do a little bit of child's pose. That's one thing I haven't done for a month is cobra pose. I'm not sure if I can do it or not with this injury. I don't know if I can. Okay, what can I do? We're gonna try to do where you lift alternate leg and arm. And then on the other side, alternate leg and arm. Okay. And then I heard about this other pose. It's kind of like child's pose, but it's a little more upright, and it's supposed to be called puppy pose, I think. I like that one. Do I dare sit down? Of course I do. It just makes it harder to get back up, but I think I can do it without hurting. Alright. See, I've had this rib injury this side, and it's been hurting bad this month, and I think I got it doing too much yoga, I think was what it was, but I'm feeling like I've healed a lot, so we're gonna try to do this leaning forward and touching our toes, and then leaning forward, and then kind of go in the back side just a little bit to get a balance. That actually feels good. I like this outfit. I just pulled it out of my closet. Alright. Try to reach on one side and then switch. Try to reach on the other side. I'm not in the center of the camera, am I? Doing my best here. Alright, and then put both of your legs. For me, it's hard to put them 100% together in front, but put them as close as you can. And then a forward bend is a good one. That's not that far forward, but the more you do it, the farther you can go. Flexibility improves with yoga. Okay. I'm gonna get closer. Alright. Okay. Let's see. I think I can do the twist pose, but the only thing that I'm wondering is this whole month I haven't gone from seated position straight into lying down, and because it hurts my rib, and I think I shouldn't do that, so I'm gonna try to ease into it. If I lie down, then how do I do it? I think I have to start on the side, and then I roll down. Alright. That feels good. This is a twist on your back. It's a twist. It's good for your back. Go to center, and let's do it again. Okay. Let's see here. What else do I do? We'll do like circles. I mean, ankle circles. About 5 on each side in each direction. Was that 5? My counting can be off. Okay. We're going to lift one leg a little bit, and then lift the other leg a little bit. I'm just kind of feeling to see if it still feels okay. It still feels okay. So we're going to do some leg lifts. Just lift it 5 times on one leg, and then try the other leg. Okay. Now I'm gonna turn it around a little bit. I feel like I wanna, I'm gonna get up from my injury hurt a little bit. Yeah, I've been really down with this injury for a long time, so this is me trying to do it a little bit. We'll do some froggy. That's where both of your feet come together in the front. I guess it's also called the butterfly in a lot of gym classes. Dirt all over me. I like earthing. Okay, so this is a good stretch for, let's see, what does stretch? A lot of things stretch for this. I'm trying to think what's really feeling it. Actually, I'm feeling it in my back, a little bit my lower back. Where do you feel stretch when you do froggy? Take some deep breaths. I think we need to do Shavasana. Shavasana is the rest phase, and really what I'm going to phase into Shavasana by doing some deep breaths. About 5 deep breaths, and then we'll do some shoulder rolls. And the other way. And some head rolls. Rolling slowly 5 times in one direction. And remembering to breathe. I feel a breeze. Now, I probably haven't gone that long, but I'm going to leave you in a state of calm Shavasana so that you can finish out it on your own. A Shavasana is a 5 to 8 minute, or you could go longer, just a rest period. So I hope that you have a nice Shavasana to all who see this video, and I hope that you get a little rest in your life and remember to breathe and just really, if you like being outside earth a little, and so I just wanted to say namaste. Greetings. So this is a different sort of a camera setup, and I'm not completely certain it's working. It might be working good. I am just gonna hope it works. Okay, so I wanted to start off with the pigeon pose. There you go. Put yourself in pigeon pose. It's gonna be good for your hips. And I'm trying to hold pigeon pose for a while here. So if you all are following along, you can get yourself down into pigeon pose and just kind of feel the stretch and kind of stretch yourself to see how long you can hold it in this pose. And remember to breathe. I know the camera's in kind of a funny angle, but hopefully it'll be okay, because I feel like it'll be better when I'm like doing other poses. So I'm now in pigeon pose on the other side, and we're going down into pigeon pose again. I feel a great stretch, and I wonder if you all do too. And it does feel like I have not done this pose enough. Okay. Hold that pigeon pose a little bit longer. The reason I put the camera in a different place was I thought maybe we could do some inverted bicycles. And I thought that it might be useful to do it with the camera up there. Hey, Brace. So, we are going to see if I can pedal some bicycles here. Like that. And you can do your arms too. Breathe. Take a break for a minute if you need one, because I think we'll do maybe a few stretches of bicycle. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, take another breather. I definitely need a breather. I think I hear a cat creeping up. Katie. I hope everybody is doing well as you find this video. Kitty. Yes, I know. Let's do some more bicycles. Whew. I feel it. It's a good way to exercise when you are just lying in bed. Another thing that you can do, Katie, is lift up your legs like that in Happy Baby. And you can do that with one foot on top or the other. And then about in a little bit, just switch your legs with the other foot on top. If you all want, you can write me a comment saying whether you like this camera right here better or not. So we're going to lift up into bridge. Breathing. And down. Okay. Oh, I'm just going to roll over. Hey, Brazen. Good dog. Because of how the camera is placed, I'm not sure which direction to do my cobra in. I think I'm just gonna do it right here, like this. All right. There. Hold that cobra. And then it might feel natural to go straight into child's pose after that cobra. Enjoy the child's pose. It should feel good, probably. Kind of restful, bit of stretch. We'll get back up into table pose, and if you can see me, we're gonna, I forget what this is called, but we're gonna lift a leg and an arm on opposite side. and hold that a while. Breathing, breathing. That is strengthening you. And then on the other side. Okay. I think I am going to reposition my camera maybe for the standing poses, because it's not going to cut it. Is that all that I'm doing? No, I think I'll do a couple more seated poses. Well, I don't know if you can see me. Well, that's okay. We are going to do stretching forward, seated stretch, stretch. Good. Hold that stretch. Okay. Legs together. Stretch forward again. Try to get those toes. Good girl. Okay, I'm going to go put the camera on the other side. So just 1 second and you'll see me do some standing poses. Okay. Hold on, buddy. Okay. Back over here. I think that works. I think my head's in the frame, isn't it? I can't really see. Just do some side stretches. And go down. Feels good to hold that. Okay. I'm gonna angle the camera just a little more. I wasn't sure if my head wasn't fully. There we go. If you want, we're gonna do tree pose. It is allowable to hold on to something during pre-pose, but it works your balance more if you don't. So I always found that I would prefer to try, and then you can just put your foot down if you need to, and then put it right back up. Let's try to hold some tree pose. Other side. Good dog. My dog's like just watching me. You can't see her, I don't think, but she's watching me. Good dog. Her name is Brayson, actually. Isn't she, Brayson? A good dog. Okay. Lift your arms up. those arms. It's good for you to feel your arms lift above your head some. Bend that front knee just a little bit while you lift your arms above your head. Your legs are spread, and you'll bend your knees a little bit and go into the active beast. And down into downward dog, like a dog. If you all were wondering about my vacation, I am starting to do yoga videos again now, and burlesque. So that'll be resuming. Let's do some wrist rolls with closed fists in both directions. And open hands, and then the other direction again, and 1 foot on either side. Ankle rolls. Those are ankles, right? And then in each direction. It's funny because I usually just like go with whatever movement feels like it needs done. And I really like the feeling of the forward bend right now. Okay. Well, there is a snowstorm coming as I record this video. I don't think it'll be a lot here where I am in Tennessee. It might surprise me, but I feel like doing push-ups, but I know I can't do push-ups. Maybe, what is it called? The plank. Do you think I can do a push-up? I don't think I can. I know I can go down, but I'm not sure about going up. It is possible for just about anybody, though, to go down on your knees, put your arms out, and do push-ups that way. Like, just little, let me try to do a full push-up on my knees. And up, down, and up, down, and up, down. It's kind of like doing Cobra in a way. Up, down. It feels good though in the core. That is good. I like that. On one side, like this. And the other side. And sometimes, let's see here. Sometimes I do. Oh yeah, twist. Hold on, buddy. Just feel how good that twist feels. And go on the other side. And full circle back into where both your arms and your legs are straight up over your head. Whatever that's called. Dead bug. And then into happy baby. With both feet on top, alternating feet. And sitting up. Excuse me, buddy. Sorry, Bruce. You picked the wrong bed today, Bruce. I'm sorry, girl. Oh, Bruce. Don't worry. Don't worry, Bruce. Okay. And froggy pose. And from froggy pose, let's go ahead and count. Well, maybe get into lotus position, but then count some neck rolls. About 5 in one direction, and then the other direction. Breathing about once each rotation, and then shoulder rolls. That's what it was that I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switching direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands together as if you are praying for peace. Namaste. And I just wanted to say thank you all for watching. I have a whole playlist of yoga videos. If this happens to be your first one, go check out all the other ones if you enjoyed it. It should be to the right hand side on your computer screen, or just click that little icon. I'm just kidding. I just am thankful for you all for watching my videos. And okay, well, I guess that's about it for now. I feel like that was a good little workout. Okay, I'm gonna get up and turn off the camera. Thanks for watching. Okay. Love you all lots. Good morning. Welcome to Yoga with Maggie in my room. This morning, we're going to start with standing shoulder rolls. And I want to say, when you watch my yoga videos, you may follow along or not. It is optional. You can do your own flow as you feel led in your own rhythm, or just lie back on your bed and just listen to my voice. But whatever you do, I hope that you are enjoying it and that you come from this point feeling better than you did when we started. And when I think about it, that is why I do yoga and why I'm putting out yoga videos still, because I don't always have a great yoga practice on my own, but in the company of a YouTube video. So like whenever I film myself, I do remember to do my practice, and it just makes me so much, it makes me feel better in my body when I do it. So again, you can do your own flow. Hey, downward dog. But we're going to do cat-cows. And so every time pretty much that I make a yoga video, I start in bed. Not just like while you see me, but when I'm lying in bed at night, and I kind of review the lesson plan for the day and think about what I'm going to be talking about. Remember to breathe. Sometimes we have to remind ourselves to breathe and to be aware of our breath. There's so much awareness in yoga. Body awareness, mind awareness. Soul awareness, emotional awareness, how you're feeling in your heart awareness, how you might smell awareness, what you might taste in your mouth awareness, all kinds of awareness. I'm now up in Cobra, and I just want to say, when I was lying in bed last night and knew that I would be doing a yoga video this morning, I thought to myself, what will I be exploring? And what I came to is that I would like to do a flow like I'm doing now, you see, but that I would guide you through a metta meditation while we flow together. So may I be well. May I be healthy and strong. May I be happy and safe. May I be free from suffering and the cause of my suffering. May I be filled with compassion. And as you hear this meditation, you may just want to repeat it for yourself, because it's okay in meditation to just focus on yourself for a while. Or you may want to extend it towards others. So as we think about compassion this morning and being well and having self-compassion towards ourselves, as we think about that, I want you to, I would like it if you start by thinking of someone who you are very close to, who you hold close to your heart. And I want you to think about that person. May she or he be well. May she be healthy and strong. May she be happy and safe. May she be free from suffering and the cause of her suffering. May she be filled with compassion. So now we've done ourselves, and we've done someone who is close to ourselves. And next, we will be doing someone who is considered an acquaintance. Okay? So consider someone in your mind an acquaintance. Draw the person into your mind's eye. May he be well. May he be healthy and strong. May he be happy and safe. May he be free from suffering and the cause of his suffering. May he be filled with compassion. Now take in your mind someone who might be considered an enemy. And you might wonder, why are we doing this for our enemy? Well, we are. That is a Buddhist practice, meditation, and it's important to do it for your enemy. So think about an enemy. May he be well. May he be healthy and strong. May he be happy and safe. May he be free from suffering and the cause of his suffering. May he be filled with compassion. It's helped me to do that for enemies and to think about perceived enemies. Often I just do a political person, but sometimes I do a family member who has fallen apart from me, who I still love. You can love an enemy. I think Jesus said that, but okay, then we're going to think of the whole world. May she be well. May she be healthy and strong. May she be happy and safe. May she be free from suffering and the cause of her suffering. May she be filled with compassion. I'm going into puppy pose a little bit. Okay, I think, no, this is child's pose, never mind. Now when we do the meditation at the very end, we come back for a round of ourself. And if you're doing it over and over again, you can do that too. You can just do the meditation again and again. You can do it more than once in a row. If you do that, you do yourself, and then you do yourself again before you start with a close friend. So let's go and think about ourselves. May I be well. May I be healthy and strong. May I be happy and safe. May I be free from suffering and the cause of my suffering. May I be filled with compassion. Take some breaths. Hear your own breath. Listen to its sound. I've been thinking some about distractions and focus. Like you might be hooked on your phone and it might distract you a little, or I am. And then thoughts and how they come like clouds in our mind, and how important it is to not judge our thoughts or that we are thinking, but to let them pass like clouds overhead. Without judgment, allowing them to be their own shape and transform constantly into new things. And sometimes you get a day that's pretty cloud-free and it doesn't have a lot of clouds in it. Other times you have a day where you think all kinds of thoughts. But it's all good. In what I understand about meditation, you just let them be. You don't judge them. You just let them pass. One time I texted somebody, I said, I have a lot of thoughts. I can't think. I can't sleep, I said. I have a lot of thoughts. I can't sleep. And he said something and made me think, just let them pass. But you can try to not think. It is possible to try not to think. But it always happens. It always happens. And it's okay to try not to think, but it always happens that there is another thought. As I was turning over, and now we're in corpse pose, as I was turning over, I saw in the corner of my room a pet that I own. And I don't know if any of you can see it in the video, but I own a pet spider. It's a Granddaddy Longlegs. So, we're in corpse pose now. Breathe. Continue to breathe. Thoughts are just like the breath. They just come. You can't just stop breathing. and you can't stop your thoughts. You can try to, and it's okay to try to stop thinking. Stop thinking. but the thoughts come anyway. They come no matter what. Like little creepy crawly spiders coming into your home. But spiders aren't bad. I don't kill them. I like spiders. Maybe this is controversial. I know this is going to trigger somebody, and I'm sorry. I know people are afraid of spiders, and I'm sorry. Granddaddy longlegs are poisonous, but they can't bite you. Their mouths are too small. And that's like a thought, a bad thought. It can be poisonous, but it can't bite you. It can't hurt you. It's poisonous. Bad thoughts can feel poisonous. I've had them. Bad thoughts. I've had a lot of bad thoughts, like hateful thoughts, during my depressive periods. So, I think yoga's coming to a close, but, just to debrief, I've had a busy, good couple days. I went to see my brother for his birthday party. It was a good party, and I'm happy for him. And then, I had a subscriber visit, the first one I've ever met, and that was a good experience fully. Thank you for visiting. It's been busy, and I like to be slower usually. We're gonna be doing hums, like real sighs on our out breath. So you can make loud noises sighing on your out breath, okay? So take a breath in. Sigh out through your nose. Take a breath in. And in. Sighing is good for us, actually. So it can feel a relief to sigh out loudly. It can feel like a good relief. Well, you have seen my yoga today. Oh, Lord. I had a cramp in the night. Right as I was waking up, I had a cramp. But, it went away like a passing thought. Thank you for watching my yoga video. Follow me, okay? Bye. or paddle boat, I think. Mosquitoes on me. They're after me. The mosquitoes. because I didn't say anything in the whole video so far, I got the idea that I would say a little thing. Today is Tuesday, it's the morning. It's really serene right now in my backyard. It's green and it's nice to feel the earth. I call it earthing. The wind is blowing gently. It's really nice. I hope you enjoyed my yoga, and if you are interested, I have a playlist of yoga videos, so you can watch all the yoga. I wanted to say that I really love this new bathing suit that I just got. I swam in it yesterday. I love this suit. Can't seem to take it off. Namaste to all of you, and no matter what size you are, I hope you are happy. Bye. It looks like I have a halo or something. Okay, we're gonna do some yoga today, for balance and energetic balance and energy. And we are going to start in mountain pose, the best that I remember what it is, which is that you put your legs hip length apart, and you kind of firm up your muscles in that pose. Take some deep breaths with your hands are open. In every pose we do, we're going to try to breathe into the pose. At least 5 breaths. I actually looked up online some poems, some poses for balancing energy. So that one was one that was listed under energy because my first search was a little off and I accidentally searched for energy poses, but I wanted to start with that one. The next one that I'm going to try to do is triangle pose, and I'm going to try to remember what that actually is. I think that I'm going to look it up because this is one that I don't really know. Let's see if they have an index in this book. Man, I don't see an index. I guess I'll just go for it. Sorry about that. Well, I don't need to apologize, do I? Alright, too hard to find it. Alright, I think that triangle pose is, well, you can correct me if I'm doing it wrong. I think it's kind of where you have one leg this way, one leg that way, and you're bending over to touch kind of like your ankle, and your arm is up and you're looking over your arm. I really feel that. Come up to center. Whatever that was, triangle pose or not, we're gonna do it on the other side, and this will help with balance as we try to do it on the other side. So arm down to ankle, other arm up, 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 and looking up. I don't know if this is triangle pose. Whatever it is, it feels like a stretch. If you're straining as you do yoga, you can work on your Buddha smile. And breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Alright, I wrote this one down that I was going to try to do standing forward fold, which is where you just bend over with your arms down. So, I'm turning for better viewing. I think I'll do this on both sides just because it's equal on either side, but I need to do it twice. Because I'll be able to reach further next time. We always can. There we go. It's starting to reach a little better. I really need that pose. Okay. And on this side. Reach, reach, reach. You don't have to switch sides, actually. I just did for balance. Since we're working on balance today. Balancing energy. The reason I mention balancing energy is because I'll do tree pose while I'm talking. Because I have like high and low energy a lot. Sometimes I have high, sometimes I have low. And the problem becomes that I'm very inconsistent, not able to attend to things when I have the low energy. So currently I'm more on the upper side of things, but so I'm kind of working on keeping it to a level, not overdoing it or underdoing it, just balancing my energetic forces. That's a good balance, what I'm doing right now. It's almost too long to hold it on with the one leg, but I still was balancing. That's great. Even if you can't go as long, it's still good to try. Like, you can keep just putting it up and down and trying. All right. For some reason that side did not want to bounce, but I'm going to keep trying. Okay. All right. Let's see there. Let me just read some of the poses that are listed for balance. Corpse pose, legs up on the wall, child's pose. I really feel like doing that right now. Bridge. We did triangle pose and standing forward fold. They say extended puppy pose and shavasana. So there also was, I'm kind of integrating poses for balancing energy. I'm integrating poses for energy with poses for balance. So we're going to do an energy pose. Not for that long, probably, because it's been a challenging pose for me before, but I'm going to try to do a downward dog. So I'm just going to kind of angle it and try to remember how to do this. Is that downward dog? I'm trying to remember. Like, if you're going down into downward dog, well, if I was down, I would go up into downward dog, like that, and I would just hold it. And then after that, I'll go down into child's pose. That feels like enough because I can do it a lot longer, but I don't want to press myself because that's what made me have an injury before, possibly. So I'm going to do a little bit of child's pose. Grayson, you want to do this too? Come on, Grayson. Actually, I'm remembering that I have a camera and I don't want to keep my face off of it. So hold on. I'll turn a little. Alright, there we go. What else we got? Child's pose. Could do bridge. Could try to do bridge. Actually, I'm going to show you corpse pose after this. Which is another one for balance. Actually, I'm trying to remember what extended puppy is. I know what puppy is. I'm going to do puppy pose. And then corpse pose. Okay, this is puppy pose. But I think that, like, it's more like that. Actually, I keep changing my mind. Well, yeah, I'll do corpse pose. Alright. I just feel like I'm facing the wrong direction because my pillows were on the other side. Okay. Corpse pose is kind of like just lying on your back. Kind of like in mountain pose. But you're just kind of almost falling asleep. And that's good for balance. So that's useful, isn't it, Brace? What was the other one I was going to try? Oh, let's see here. Oh, corpse pose. I don't want to do a full-on Shavasana yet because I probably haven't done enough. I could... Oh, bridge. I'm feeling like that's going to be hard since my injury, but I don't remember if I've done bridge since my injury. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of difficult. Finding balance in my energy. Oh, that's what I could do. I know this isn't one of the necessary poses that I was listing, but I'm going to go ahead and do this because it feels good. Twist 1 or 2. Twist 1 or 2. And twist 1 or 2 on the other side. Feeling a nice pop in my back. Good for the back. I think any yoga pose can be good for balance. Actually, I think yoga is good for balance in general. That's one of the good things about yoga is it helps you balance your emotional energies with your body. So, that is one great thing about yoga. Is it really helps with the emotional and physical balance. So, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead, and I always like, even if I do it out of order, I like either starting or ending with some breath focus. So find your breath. And take some deep breaths. And let it be noisy. Take some necessary oxygen in. And let it out. and in, out, in and out, and in and out. And I'm going to go ahead and do some shoulder rolls. Let's do 5. All in one direction. It can be either direction. And then let's switch direction. Let's switch and go in the other direction for 5. And then I'm going to do some head rolls. In one direction, just slowly going around and concentrating on that breath. And one more, and turn the other way. And you know, honestly, I don't always count. I just kind of go by feel. It's nice to take a peaceful minute, and I hope that this yoga video gives you some peace. I was sitting there thinking a while back, I was thinking, what is the thing that I really love? And it's peace. Like, I just love the peaceful feelings, and it's something that I strive for every day, is to be peaceful. Even if every moment isn't peaceful, right, Bryson? Right, doggy? Right, kitty? So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like my videos. I hope that's why you're watching. I hope you're not just bored. Even if you're just bored, I hope you're getting something out of them. I watch videos all the time when I'm just bored. I'm nowhere above anyone else. Anyway, but I think it's better not to. I saw something on National Public Radio that if you scroll, it makes you bored to scroll. So that's obviously true, isn't it? And we always scroll. I think it seems like a lot of people in the world today scroll. Anyway, I'm just rambling, I guess. I think I'm gonna scoot up there and turn it off. Doggy, it's okay. I'm just scooting up to turn it off, girl. It's alright, pup. I hope that was in frame. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to keep that whole thing. Alright, thank you. Bye. Okay. Take some breaths while you go into your best lunge. And usually I think that you're supposed to put the leg in the middle, but mine is not wanting to do that. This is not one of my usual positions, but we are going to breathe in this position, work on this position a little bit. I have a list of prompts for my yoga sessions, and the one that I was looking at for today is wabi sabi, and that is an expression that maybe some of you know and maybe some of you don't. The beauty of imperfection. The beauty of strangeness. The beauty of something rustic. Beauty as might be found in nature. And I've said in other videos that beauty is really important to me. I like beautiful nature. So breathe into your best lunge, knowing that it's okay if it's a little imperfect, like mine. Or a lot imperfect. Okay, coming down on the table, we're going to hold table as a pose of its own. Find some stillness in your own breath as you go between cat and cow. You can breathe in to cat. You can breathe in to cow. If you breathe in to cat, it's going to do something like, if you breathe into cat versus cow, it kind of is changing where the air goes in your body. Now let's go down into child's pose. I'm kind of wiping my forehead on the sheet because it is sweaty. You can do the same. I've been thinking about how I feel like I have bags under my eyes. Yesterday I felt like it, and today I felt like it. And I did feel kind of worn out. I had to take my mom shoe shopping, and that was a long ordeal. And I said, let's go to store A first. And she said, I don't know if they would have it. And that's where we ended up getting it after going to like 4 stores. So, so we're up in Cobra, remembering our breath. Somewhere in between Sphinx and Cobra. My glasses are getting steamed up already. Okay. Now, I'm gonna push back up into kind of like this little puppy pose type thing. I think that's puppy pose. Taking our breaths. And coming up all the way into the seated position. Well, could be that we have one leg out. That's a good way to do it. touching your toes and breathing. Feeling that stretch. Grab onto your toes and really stretch it. Other side. Oh my goodness, I need to cut my toenails again. Stretching on the other side and breathing, remembering your breath. So wabi sabi, WABISABI, is a word that I love, that I read in a book about the Japanese aesthetic by Leonard Cohen. And it can be found in nature or in yoga poses that are imperfect. And stretch down and feel your breath. Let it fill you. Let it fill your lungs. In and out. In and out. With your legs stretched wide. You can reach both your toes. Breathing. Remembering to breathe. Yoga might make you feel a little bit better. If you're like me, it does help a little bit. Good. Reaching up, 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 and then forward again. Breathe. All right. We're gonna try to do a Shavasana because that is a good practice to integrate into your yoga, where you let your thoughts go, you let attachment go, and if you think about something, you allow it to be. And you say, I'm not going to judge this thought. I'm just going to let it be. I often do Shavasana in my yoga. Sometimes I forget to do it at all. It's pretty important to yoga, I think. It's really, I don't know all the reasons, but I think it's because your body has been like stretching and flexing and your muscles have been working. And it's important to give them a little rest, let them settle, and for your mind to settle. I guess wabi sabi is important to me because imperfection seems more like me than perfection. Like, I feel like imperfection is a good goal. Like, you don't want to over pressure yourself to be perfect. Okay. Back in this comfortable pose on my way up. Might as well be in a pose, right? Okay. I'm gonna lift up into active beast. Is often how I like to get up. Then I'm coming up all the way, hoping that my face is in the mirror, in the picture. Thank you for doing yoga with me. Okay, well, I love you all. Bye. See you next time. Look at my whole yoga playlist. There's a lot of good stuff on there. Hello. We are going to be doing some yoga, and we're in the middle of a heat wave here. So maybe this is yoga to survive a heat wave. I have a box fan blowing on me. Lift your arms up over your head and stretch all the way back. And then come back up and down, all the way down. We're breathing into the stretch. You can set your hands on your knees if you need to or want to, or you can rest them on the ground. And we're going to alter that position a little bit here, spreading our legs all the way wide and finding ourselves in downward dog. Now let's hold that position and come down onto your knees into the tabletop. And we are remembering to breathe as we do our cats and our cows. Take a breath in and out, and in and out. Or conversely, you can alternate the other side and it'll make the air currents go in the opposite direction. Then find yourself with your knees spread a little more and go down into child's pose. Breathing despite the heat, remembering to breathe. I live in a mountainous region, and it's not quite as hot as other parts of the country here in America, the United States. So I'm pretty fortunate that I have mountains around me. Up into Cobra, and with your head back, breathing. Very good. And rolling over onto your back. I found myself on the other side where there's no pillow, but that's fine. So we are going to lift up into bridge pose as best as we can. And hold that bridge. And release it down. Rolling our wrists a little. Feeling some movement. Let's go down into twist. Take a few breaths on that side, and then on the other side. And coming back onto our bellies and coming back up into child's pose. then we're gonna push ourselves back up so that our feet are flat on the ground, and we can make our way back into forward bend with the legs wide. And that's kind of a good pose to be in for a little while. Lifting yourself up, and let's rise our arms up. That can be a good exercise for us, to have our arms over our heads, and then down again, slowly down. Maybe a bit slower than me. I went down quick. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna try tree pose again. See if we've improved our tree at all. Mine seems a little better. And other side. Finding that balance and remembering to breathe. Okay. I hope that you all are staying good and cool, and wherever you are, I hope that you are feeling peace and happiness in your daily life. And if you weren't already, I hope this video leaves you feeling better than you did when you started. So without further ado, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching.